By now, I'm sure you're well aware that Space Marine 2 has just dropped a brand new trailer and everyone is talking about it. But with this new trailer, we also have lots of new information from the developers via interviews. Information like crossplay confirmation. Information involving the story campaign that's going to keep the player coming back to play more and more. We even have the developers' views on how far they want the player customization to go. So in the name of the Emperor, strap yourself in as we deep dive into everything we now know about Space Marine 2. First, let's start with a big one, the recently previewed co-op and PvP mode. For now, we know that the game will have two modes for you and your friends to play and also battle against. Operations is the brand new co-op mode that technically runs alongside the main game campaign. As Lieutenant Titus and his squad battle across the planet, you and your friends will help assist him in side objectives. These side objectives will actually affect the main story campaign. We're told by the developers that if you listen closely, you will actually hear Titus issuing these orders in the main campaign that you will then eventually complete with your friends. PvP is the next game mode, and this is where you can fight with your friends or battle against them. For now, the PvP player count is confirmed at 6 vs 6, and the only official game mode announced is Eternal War. But the trailer and the developers themselves have stated that this is just the beginning, and over the coming weeks and months, they'll be sharing a lot more information about PvP modes. Both co-op and PvP have a confirmation of 6 classes. Each class has a max of 25 levels for you to unlock more skills for you to use in game to help assist your battle brothers on the battlefield. And for those wondering what classes are confirmed, we have Tactical, which looks like a normal intercessor, kind of mixed between range and melee. I'm looking at this one as a jack of all trades. You have the Assault class, which is jump pack, and it seems to be melee focused gameplay. Vanguard is a Phobos Marine. This was confirmed to have a grapple hook in the trailer itself, so I'm thinking a grapple hook gameplay maybe is going to be brought into a big part of this class. Bulwark is a shield and sword. I'm looking at this one more as a tank protecting the rest of the players, maybe some sort of like health buff and stuff like that as you're playing along. Sniper is a class confirmed, again another Phobos loadout. It seems you may be able to blend in or camo yourself on the map to take down some big targets, maybe even scout ahead and spot some enemies. And the last class is Heavy, which is a Gravis armored intercessor marine. Well, that's what we've seen for now. Confirmation that both Melter and Heavy bolters can be taken with this class. On top of these classes, we're going to have a full armory to pick from, everything from bolt carbines to plasma guns. Each of these weapons have levels attached to them as well, starting from standard, moving all the way up to relic. It also appears that there's a perk tree available for the weapons to tweak them for ultimate carnage on the battlefield. When it comes to the co-op and PvP game modes in Space Marine 2, one of the biggest talking points right now is of course customization, and it seems we will be able to fully immerse ourselves when it comes to this. When asked about customization, Oliver Hollis, the game's creative director, stated this: "We approached it as in if it were the tabletop and we were miniature collectors. What would we want to be able to do with this? We want to paint them the way we want to paint them. We want to put decals and accessories in the right place. We want to be able to choose how we position things on the body. So we're trying to bring that feeling to the customization in game as well." We've already seen glimpses of some of the customization in the game trailer. It kind of has a similar feeling to the first Space Marine game, where you can go in and customize each individual piece of armor, from your helmet all the way down to your greaves. I actually would expect a huge collection of chapters to be present for you to pick from, everything from Imperial Fist to the lesser known chapters like the Blood Ravens. The trailer also confirmed that weapons you wield will also have the same feature as player skins, customizable for you to really stand out on the battlefield. Remember, the developers have confirmed that the game will not have an in-game cash shop. All DLC will be purchased outside of the game and will only affect your character's appearance. The game will have season passes, and the first DLC is confirmed as Macragge's Chosen. We get to see this in the trailer, confirming it will be a shoulder pad, a bolter skin, and a chainsword skin. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, another big thing that the creative director also confirmed with the new co-op and PvP modes is that this game is going to have crossplay between all platforms. Space Marine 2 is going to be launching on PlayStation 5, Windows, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. This means PC players and console players will be able to join and battle against each other. So if you're a PC Master Race gamer, it's time to stand up and dominate these Xenos console peasants. Now, another big question is all about the editions Space Marine 2 is launching with. So far, we have 4 editions. The Standard Edition, which is going to be costing you £54.99 British pounds. The Gold Edition, which is £79.99 British pounds. The Ultra Edition, which is £89.99 British pounds. And the Collector's Edition, which is £229.99. Now, the base Standard Edition gets you the game and the Macragge's Chosen DLC. The Gold Edition gets you everything the Standard Edition gives you, but you get a 4-day early unlock, and you also get the first season pass, and if you're buying it on console, you get a Gold Edition Steelbook. The Ultra Edition adds everything the Gold Edition has, but it does not include the Gold Edition Steelbook if you're buying it on console, but it does add the Ultramarines Champions Pack. Now, if you're buying the Collector's Edition, you get everything bar the Gold Edition Steelbook again, but added to this, you get the Lieutenant Titus statue, you get the Collector's Edition Steelbook, and you also get the art book added to that as well. Now, moving on to the final sector, which is a single-player story and the gameplay that is going to be a part of that. We know now from the story that Lieutenant Titus, after his long service with the Death Watch as a Black Shield, has been reunited with the Ultramarine chapter. He is now part of the Ultramarine 2nd Company and has been deployed to the world of Valrak, where he fights with this new squad. Remember, all this is taking place during the now 10th edition story. His Primarch has returned. The Tyranids have launched the biggest invasion of the galaxy that has ever been witnessed, and the Segmentum Pacificus is burning, and the Imperium is beginning to fight back. We know from the trailers that the main threat may not actually be the Tyranids though, but Chaos itself. Titus has a long confusing history with the forces of Chaos from the previous Space Marine game, and this time it's the followers of Tzeentch who make their plans known. The Thousand Sons will be present in the game, bringing with them a whole arsenal of devastation from Helldrakes to Rubric Marines. Now, we all know that this game is going to have a 3-player single co-op mode, but that doesn't mean it's only going to be those 3 Marines taking on the entire world. The creative director again confirmed your squad size will reach more than 3. He stated, "As you move through the story, Titus will come against challenges that he cannot achieve on his own with 2 squad mates. He's so giving command of smaller teams he can send off to do these other objectives, but you're not just fire and forget." Another really cool thing the director said is that technically the campaign will not officially end. Again, he stated, "Once you've completed the story campaign, the PvP missions continue to evolve and change with mixtures of different enemy types and different objectives." Space Marine 2 is very, very much exciting me at the moment. Hopefully it's exciting you. It's just in the distance now, a few months away from its official release on September the 9th. Now going forward, every month, the developers are going to be dropping a huge amount of information on us. I'm hoping the next big information dump is more in-depth with the customization, so we get to see some more chapters and how you can actually customize your armor and what customized options that is going to be there for your armor. There's so many cool things that are going to be in the pipework for this. I'm very, very, very excited. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video and I've shared some information that you didn't know. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, any questions like that, post it down below and I'll do my best to try and answer them. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and bye-bye.